At the time of recording, I only uploaded my last Valhalla video yesterday. I just heard the fire. But we're back, and yeah, that was filmed on Monday and it's Saturday now. And yeah, I thought, you know, don't want to film one every time. I don't want them to be too repetitive, but yeah, there'll still be a few updates every time we ride it. So yeah, and I've already seen a few exterior updates as well. So yeah, I'll make another video if there's one worth making. If not, then like I won't, because like I said, I don't want to just make them for the sake of it now, because this will be the fourth one. At least if I do make one, hopefully it's not nearing half an hour long like the past few ones. Hope I've not jinxed myself there. I was expecting a bigger reaction, I can't lie. Just been to take our stuff off park, and that only means one thing. A certain ride has opened, and we're going to go on it. And that said ride is this one right here. See if anything's changed. It's the first time that I've been and seen the rain cape shop, the poncho shop open. In previous visits, they would just sell they would have a temporary poncho stand there. It looks like they're only selling ponchos as well. Back in the old days, you used to be able to get sweets and all sorts from the old cape shop, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, but and those waterproof foam things as well, to put your phone in. Not seen them around for a long time. The soundtrack's not on. I honestly have no words. We just joined the queue line, and it's shut. They've had to evacuate the queue as well, so we'll have to keep our eye on it like we did on Monday for reopening again, because it wasn't down for too long. I bet you're gutted. Ben, you haven't done it since like nearly a month, and a lot has changed.
Where is the announcement?
He's not happy. But yeah, that's it. We literally just joined the queue line, so it's what it is. I've got another update for you, and I wish it was filming when I wish I was filming when I discovered it. I'm normally quite numb to jump scares, but yeah, we were just watching it testing. I know, this thing here, like, what's it called, a water cannon or something, shoots water up at the end of the ride. That's back now for the first time since it's reimagining, and yeah, it made me jump. Like, I was like, oh look, there's a boat. Made me jump. Got a bit scared there. But yeah, hopefully that's a good sign. But it'll be back soon. Last time this happened on Monday, we saw a queue start to form and we was like, oh yeah, let's join it. And then it opened again, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, beware the water cannon. Lokis Bar has been a pretty big part of these Valhalla updates, and Ben has never been.
Never
so,
been.
Seeing as we can't go in there...
I've never been on Valhalla for 3 weeks, and there's been...
Oh, so let's take Ben in Lokis Bar. You can't go on the balcony because I think that's still shut.
I've not been on
I forgot to mention, but I like edited it in on Monday. These lights around the sign, they're new, I think. Yeah, people have been evac from Valhalla. I can't. It's
yeah, but there's no.
That's
there's
less
no
than
warning.
last time.
Yeah, but there's no warning.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
Attention, please.
Yeah, but it should be having an announcement on repeat.
There was an announcement.
There was no announcement
There
before
was.
that.
Right, yeah, but we weren't stopped for that long. To be fair. Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
it is what it
should
is.
do the announcement on repeat.
Nah, it is
like
what
it
it
did
is.
last time.
It broke and they had to evac the queue again. The cape shop's shut. If that's it for the day, I split. Might as well go get our bags back.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see what happens. I tell you what, that rotisserie chicken, however you say it, smells nice.
I'm walking off this park in. I'm going on strike. Walking off this park, getting my bag.
Let's take Ben in Lokis so he can have a look around. But yeah, he's not getting the balcony, unfortunately, the outdoor bit. Ben, you're in Lokis Bar for the first time. Be quiet because it is busy. But yeah, what do you think?
It's alright.
It's alright. Like,
It's not as good as Valhalla.
Obviously. At least this place opens now. Imagine, we have to evacuate Lokis Bar 15 minutes after park opening. But yeah, we gotta have our dinner in here at some point. I think it's pronounced rotisserie chicken. You know what, let's have a look at the menu while we're here then. $11.95 for the whole chicken breast, $8.95 for half, and get with fries or potatoes. rotisserie potatoes to be exact.
Rotisserie potato.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. It's a very fancy word, isn't it?
Baked loaf.
Baked camembert loaf. With on the vine tomatoes, $9.50.
I don't like tomatoes.
I don't know what camembert is, but it says a loaf, so I assume it's bread. And I'm not a fan of tomatoes, like Ben said. Kids chicken bites and fries. It's a shame they don't do like an adult portion of just chicken bites, you know. But yeah, that'd be nice.
Chicken bites.
Chicken bites, yeah, and fries. That's probably good. Not too bad with fries. The pricing's alright, to be honest, as well. Yeah. Here's all your cocktails. They're all £7. And yeah, 2 pints down as well. £9 for 2 pints. To be honest, I don't drink, so I don't know if that's good value or not.
It's rubbish value.
Yeah. Well, oh, do you know, do you?
No.
Do you drink?
No, that's why I'm saying it's rubbish value.
So yeah.
You get your £5 refund.
£9 for 2 pints. I don't even think that's bad. I swear nowadays, like,
It depends.
it's just not cheap alcohol, is it?
It depends on the pricing of one.
Yeah, we'll have to find out what a pint is. There's a quick look at the menu. It's very nice in here. And I'm going to keep my eye over there. But it really isn't looking good. Should we have a go on Ice Blast? It's walk on. Looking forward to this bit being open again. We had our ride on Ice Blast and we spotted something quite bad. The trough has kind of been emptied, but it also looks like it's still running. But they might be two different things. There might be two different things then though, because like there must be something to keep the water flowing that way so the boats can make it around the circuit, and then obviously filling the trough and emptying the trough is a separate thing. So it really isn't looking good. I think it might be worth asking a member of staff at the front of the entrance to basically confirm that it won't be back for the rest of today, but it really isn't looking good.
Wait, but usually like once they fill up the trough like early and then it won't open for hours. So if I'm filling it now and it's like just past 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
I can't see it.
It might be worth going asking.
Yeah.
But if that means it is out for the day, unfortunately we've not had our ride on it. On the plus side, we're dry, so I see a positive in everything. On Monday, I didn't actually like show it and say this is all here, but like there was a point where like we came off and we were drenched, so we put our coats on this table and that. So they did appear in the update. Where's the bench gone? The bench that used to be there. Where the hell have they put that bench? I used to sit on this all the time before it shut and during like, oh my god, why have they got rid of that? Anyways, but yeah, I didn't actually say that the tables are here, but the tables are here. They've been put outside Lokis Bar. More outdoor seating area. Is it to replace that? I'm not sure, but I don't see why they can't just keep them out there when the balcony does reopen, to be honest. But yeah, like I say, I didn't mention it, but it like featured in the background, and yeah, there we go. There's the tables outside. Long story short, it's reopened at about 4:05, and we've gone, you know what, let's do it. We've not bothered taking stuff back to the car. We're going to use Danielle and Ben's ponchos to kind of protect all of our bags. We'll just hope for the best. There's nothing in mind that like it's near the end of the day.
There's nothing in mind that
it'll probably be the end, last ride of the day, this, so there's nothing really in my bag that I'm bothered about getting there. Well, I might as well continue this video then and see what's going on inside the ride. See if it's any good, any different to Monday. I doubt it being too different, but yeah, like I say, same as usual. I hope the audio's loud, which it isn't out here. And yeah, want effects, fire, stuff like that, lights. Soundtrack, it's audible, But like I say, it's not like, you know, clear. Same problem, I think. These speakers are fine, but I think there should be more over there. Where the trees are and stuff. It's not like cave in the atmosphere, if that makes sense, into the cool area. But yeah, like I said, I love this soundtrack. I love it. I know it's had mixed reviews, but I absolutely love it.
It's grown on me
Putting it
over
out
time.
there, it's, yeah, love listening to it here.
Definitely fits the outside.
And yeah, exactly
Like
that.
Song of the Elders, like, fit inside.
It would have been nice for Song of the Elders to be involved with the reimagining, you know, in some
I
way.
think for outside, this is
But yeah, it's a brilliant soundtrack. And yeah, just it would be nice to have it blasting out like Icon level. Icon Station earlier made me think like, I imagine if Valhalla Station was like this. So yeah, there's time, yeah. It's raining and I'm not happy, but it's what it is. This will probably be one of the last rides of the day.
It's 4:05 now, so
Yeah, definitely then. Yeah, that's it. Good way to end though. But yeah, just have a wet journey home, but as soon as I get home then it's fine, innit? Gotta praise the station, haven't you? And yeah, it's probably the loudest the soundtrack's been in it. It's usually quieting down since I started filming. At least you can hear me. But yeah, that sign looks lovely. But the light keeps dimming and brightening up again if you notice. That's cool. Yeah, it's nice. Let's find out what we're letting ourselves in for. I'm hoping it's not too wet. I can't lie, like deep down. But I do want a good ride, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's the end of the day. Regardless, so it's just the journey home that we went for. If we do get wet, but yeah, love this station. Like I swear we didn't have stuff like that before. I've got news. Wait for it. We got the Ring of Fire for my first ever time. And yeah, I mean it's okay. I don't know. It's not like life or death for the ride for me. Yeah, it is just fire in the trough and it does look pretty sick. And yeah, we got the fireballs as well, so yes, I finally got the Ring of Fire, finally. Yeah, what can I say? Finishing these videos in the car has become a regular thing now, but so yeah, it's obviously better when we do it on park, but by the time we got off it was like 5:15, so yeah, you know, it's what it is. But yeah, got that tiny clip of probably the biggest update really. We got the Ring of Fire. I heard that it had been a thing since it had reopened, and you're right. And yeah, it's always been a pretty unreliable effect. That obviously on original Valhalla, I've never had that before. And yeah, it's basically water in the trough and it puts itself out as you go through it, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I wouldn't go mad over it. Like I say, I wouldn't be too disappointed if it wasn't there. I think I prefer the fireballs at the side to the Ring of Fire, to be honest. Is that controversial? I don't know, or maybe it wasn't onto its full potential, but yeah, like I say, you know, it's an effect at the end of the day, an effect that is part of Valhalla, makes it famous, so yeah, of course we want it to be on. Yeah, let's give a quick review of the ride basically that we had. Only one ride this time, and like I say, it should be less than half an hour this video, which is good, but time to ramble. As soon as you enter the building, the audio is probably the loudest it's ever been for that area actually, with the storytelling started straight away. V lights up, you have the dogs to the right, or the wolves, and yeah, that's quite cool. Lift hill quite ambient, same as before really, that there are there are the voices there that you can't really hear because of the anti-rollbacks, and that's just one of them things. And then yeah, it's the afterlife bit. The afterlife bit could be heard very loudly and clearly, which is very good, but there is still that gap. It's like as you turn a corner, if that makes sense, where like the gap is between the speakers, and just one speaker on that corner would make a huge difference. And get rid of that gap basically where yeah, you do go a pretty decent distance without a speaker, so like this volume dies down a bit because of that. Yeah, Danielle's reminded me as well, and it was like this last time on Monday, but I forgot to mention it. The bit where the afterlife is leading up to the barrel, always used to have like steam and stuff. Did have a section of waterfalls as well, but I think that's been removed and just replaced with some walls, which is fine. And the walls are nicely decorated actually. But yeah, there was steam, no like heat like there used to be, but that's not the end of the world. But the steam looks cool, and the mist and the lights and stuff like that. And I've said this since day one, that like it's as if there's some light on the top of Dragonhead at the front, like there's some light on the roof following you. Yeah, that's brilliant. I love that area of the ride. And yeah, something I noticed more than ever today, that I heard a lot about, and it's this section that it's more that this is a thing the most in. There's too many gaps in the walls where the scenery is basically, so you can see other areas of the ride. You know, if you're unlucky, and yeah, it's just one of them things. It should be more caved in to, because I don't know, it can lose some of the immersion, can't it, if you know you're in one section and you know you can see the next, and yeah, you know, you shouldn't really be able to see the entire building through a wall, through a gap in the wall. But yeah, especially on the second lift hill as well, I noticed as well as the River of Life. The second lift hill, massive gaps in the wall, and you could just see everything. Couldn't really see effects, couldn't really see scenery, but yeah, you could see the room, which
Saw like a red light before, like just when I was in the second lift hill.
Yeah, I did see fire through the I did see fire after the second drop as well, the first big drop.
I think that,
So at that point I knew that there was some fire, but yeah, like Danielle said, you know,
it is hard to cave that in.
yeah, one of them things. Water vortex was on. Oh, I'm skipping sections. The ice room was amazing today. That room gets too much stick. I really like the ice room. Like, controversial, have it. I love the new ice room. We had snow in there. There was some like mist and smoke. A bit more would make it look even cooler. But yeah, the snow, like, it just looks cool. And obviously there was very loud storytelling. I say very loud, like loud enough, not like, you know, as loud as it could be maybe, between the first drop and the ice room. And I've just realised that I've skipped again because I forgot the episode of What's Behind the Barrel. I'll say that with a straight face one day, you know, bit of silliness, don't do any harm, does it? But yeah, the barrel was the same. Had the flashing lights, had the turnaround. We've not got Ben with us to do that impression, which is annoying. Yeah, like I say, I feel like there might be some more stuff to be added to that, really. And we'll see. I think the bit between the first drop and the second lift hill could have a bit more. But yeah, just a few pops of water. It's nice. Second lift hill, I've already said, like, you can see through the gaps in the wall, which you're probably not meant to. And yeah, there's I think on both lift hills, to be honest, the audio was quieter than it was on Wednesday.
Monday.
I keep saying Wednesday and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying Wednesday. I've lost it days. The audio on both lift hills was quieter than Monday, really, which is a shame. And yeah, you know, and this is where I repeat myself, I think, because the second half isn't done, I don't think. I do like the start of it. I like that thing which is like in front of you, slightly to the left. I like the big model thing to your right. Yeah, there could be more audio, maybe. I think there's some like jungle ambience, but like get the soundtrack in there, because Glenn composed it for a reason. The hammers weren't working, which is a shame. The log wasn't working, which is a shame. That's two effects from original Valhalla that aren't working.
I think they are connected in a way, because I think it's just coincidental.
Yeah, it's what it is. Do like it when the hammers work, but and that log as well. But like I say, I'm dry, so I'm fine. After that as well, shortly after that, what is it? The big bird, the big black bird. It has a name. The species, the raven. That was working. It was flapping, but it wasn't lit up, so you couldn't really see it if you weren't looking. But you know, because
It's a black bird as
because
well,
we're all
as
that
well.
geeky, we all know where to look now, don't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, that leads us on to the bells. The bells would be so good if they were loud, but
They
they're
weren't lit
not.
up either. It was just,
Were they not? I thought they were. I don't
they
know.
were lit up a little bit, but they weren't.
Do you know what I don't
full
remember
light.
seeing as well, actually? And I do like the. Do you know what? They might have been lit up, but you know them big skeletons that are all like together after the second lift hill?
Yeah.
I swear they weren't lit up today. Or were they? It's one of them things you could miss. So it is what it is. Like I said, fingers with dart rides, you're not going to see every single thing every single time. And that's why you can't judge it off one ride. And yeah, I think that takes us on to the final drop, which I was dreading. But yeah, those things that follow you around the corner, not every one of them was working, unfortunately, but enough to, you know, got it. Get off my car, you seagull. Hey up. You still up there, pal? No. Oh, you are? Yeah. That's what I thought. There was something like above you, which I probably missed last time, because on second drop, you know, I've said before, I'm just dreading it. I'm looking down it, seeing what's ahead of me, but I spotted it this time. Like, as you're going down, like, there's something that lights up, some skeleton skull. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take more notice of that next time. And then yeah, we make it into the final drop, where we was greeted by the ring of fire, as I've already said. Very happy to see that. You know, heard the rumours that it was out and about, involved in some rides and not in others, and yeah, there we have it. Grateful to have seen that, really. And yeah, we had all the fireballs and the audio soundtrack as well, which, like I say, could be more deafening for a dramatic ending, but you know what, you can hear it, and you know, that's it, that's enough. Yeah, Danielle keeps reminding me of these things. There was little bits of fire before the final drop this time, like on the left, which was cool. Like, makes the noise I think it makes the noise it used to, and then yeah, maybe that was supposed to do that before it closed, who knows, but yeah, there were bits of fire. It's as if like they just lit the torches pretty much, and there we have it. But it was cool little effect. I think that's the end of the ride, really. That thing works. It's a bit delayed, that water cannon thing at the end.
Just a little bit.
So it does miss the boat. It just makes people jump who's watching the boats come out.
And kind of soak them.
Yeah, that's it. Overall, I must say, I think our rides on Wednesday were better, but that's it. We're still in technical rehearsals. Just had a lot of downtime today. Didn't open at all yesterday. Although I believe that was a problem with a camera rather than effects, but yeah, you know, it's what it is. I had a lot of downtime today. Just grateful for the ride really as well, because we were obviously a bit iffy whether to go on it or not before when it opened, because we didn't bother bringing we didn't bother bringing our stuff back to the car again, you know, not at 5:05. So yeah, we just put it under the ponchos, which I think I mentioned in the station briefly. But yeah, the rides on Wednesday were better, you know, more effects work. I think some of the audio was louder. And yeah, it's the hammer and the log as well. Like, they're two massive visible effects that if you know that they're meant to work, then, you know, it's obviously a bit disappointing when they don't. And the hammer's lit up at the time that, you know.
Like, the log was just flashing.
So it is what it is.
When it...
Yeah, that's it. They were. Trying to think of if there's anything else to say, but yeah, still good rides. Ben was impressed, I'll have you know. Do check out his video because he did do one. I think he's finishing it off at home. Because yeah, like I said, we just didn't have much time to review it on park, like we normally would do, you know, ramble on in the queue line in the station, because there was no second ride today. But I'm grateful that we had a first. So yeah, that's it. Grateful for the support on these as always. Not really a fan of the fact that I've uploaded 2 of these in a very short amount of time. Yesterday, I don't know when this will come out, but yesterday I uploaded my most recent one at the time of recording, from the 1st of May. So go and check that out. It's a lot longer than this, and we have 3 rides, and we have better. We did have better rides than today's, apart from the Ring of Fire, which wasn't there on Wednesday for me. But yeah, go and check that out. And yeah, like I say, this whole series can't go on forever, but I will keep doing them until like it's as close to 100% as it can be. Once it's had its grand opening, which should be very soon. There's rumours floating around, and I believe it's media days this Wednesday as well, or next Wednesday. It's on a Wednesday coming up. So that's something. That's a big step in the process. And yeah, like I say, it'll just end there, because Valhalla's always been a thing where not everything will work every single time, so you can't really carry on doing Valhalla specific videos forever, as much as I do enjoy doing them. Yeah, obviously doing one at the day after I upload one, like, not so much, but yeah, it's been a joy to follow it all. But yeah, it's not done yet, so yeah, we'll just see what happens. But there will come a time where I'll wrap this series up, and then like I'll obviously do the, you know, mini updates in vlogs as part of vlogs, just like it used to be. You know, just yeah, we're doing Valhalla as part of our normal day at Pleasure Beach, and we really enjoyed it. But yeah, I'll obviously keep you all updated on that. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Check out the screen to see more. And I'll see you in the next Valhalla Technical Rehearsals update.